This is Megatron, leader of the Predacons, and you're watching Kal-El Reviews. Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Kal-El Reviews. This is Chris, and we're having a look at the Takara Tomy Alternity Convoy, or Alternity Optimus Prime. Here's a red GTR from Nissan. This mold also comes in white and silver, I believe, and blue, I think, is Atlas. So yeah, but this is a red one. I'm a big fan of Nissan GTR, so very cool. On the back we've got face, rear, engine, some transform thingy here. Can't read Japanese, so sorry about that. Just some more product shots. On the side you can see the back of the car there. On the bottom some more Japanese that cannot read. Sorry if that's offensive to anyone. Alternity, Transformers, GTR. I believe, I could be wrong, but this is or I'd imagine it is, because it has the GTR badges and that. It is a fully licensed GTR replica, so very cool. Die cast, quite heavy. But anyway, let's get this sucker open and see how cool he is. Thanks, Paul. Alrighty, we got him out of his packet, and as you can see, it's GTR. Unless you don't know what a GTR is. But it's Nissan's Skyline, or it's now called the GTR, just GTR. But very, very cool car. This doesn't quite look as good as they do in real life, but it is very cool nonetheless. A lot of panels, so sometimes they don't quite look right, but very, very cool car. Love the back end of these. Little GTR symbol, little Nissan badge there. Nice clear taillights, very representative of the car. Tailpipes painted. Lovely wheels, we'll just focus in there and get a bit of light for you. And you can see the brakes in there, very cool. Same on the front. Got the brakes in there, lit up wheels. Got the trademark vents on the side, which is designed after a Gundam, which is very cool. No turning wheels, unfortunately. Headlights, clear plastic with the silver in there. Just moulded in vents there. Nice grille, another GTR symbol. Other side, very much the same. On the top. On the bottom, that's robot parts. Now we're a little bit out of focus. Again, does roll very, very well. So it rolls very, very well. So, very cool. Actually, it rolls extremely well. These are rubber tyres, which is very cool. Good to see. Now, these guys, got a little bit of panel out of whack there. These guys are expensive. I think you can pick these up for about $60. And to give you a look, let's do a size comparison. Okay, there's Alternity Optimus Prime, or Alternity Convoy, with first edition cliff jumper. So, you see he's a bit bigger than a deluxe. So, there you go. You'd almost call him a Voyager size vehicle. Quite solid, as you can see. So, I'd probably call him a Voyager size vehicle, but we'll have a look at his robot mode very soon. Now, let's have a look at the transformation. Okay, to transform this guy, we're going to come up to the back. We're going to untab this section, just like so. We're going to split the leg. And split the leg. They're just going to sit there. Now unfold this roof section and fold that onto the side, and then fold that panel in like that. Same on this side. Untab, fold over onto itself, and then fold that spoiler section onto the back. Now come up here, we're going to concertina this out. It's all going to unpeg like that and just fold that foot in like that. Same on this side. Concertina out, this unhinges like that. Do your foot. Unpeg this section, and we're going to bring that around like so. Now what's going to happen is this little section here is going to go over the top of that spoiler. It's a bit fiddly until you get used to doing it, and then the foot section is going to peg in to that little, there's like a peg and a clear hole, and that will create your leg like so. So same on the other side. You're going to fold that whole section down. This section is going to fold over the top, and this one's got a clear peg and a black plastic hole, and they will also peg together like so. Okay, so that is your legs done. Now this section here, what we're going to do is unpeg these arms, unpeg the arms, and what's going to happen is this whole, as you do that, this whole section is going to fold up onto itself, right? So like that, just give it a little squeeze, and that pops the head out. You can go ahead and turn that head around anytime you want. Now what we've got here is a very long car. All of this die cast is the skeleton. So what you're going to do is you're going to unfold this front section, and as you unfold it, it's going to pop that engine piece, or not the engine piece, the ab piece out like so. Yeah, right. And now on this back section, we're going to unfold that forward, and it's going to fold in on itself, and then these two sections here are going to tab in together, and just give it a click, and then you can see the body starting to come together. Now these arm sections here, this little hinge, just going to untab that and fold it into the arm on both sides. Untab, fold it in. Now grab that whole arm section and unfold it out like so. Got your hand, grab this seat and just click that seat forward like so, and then you can get these guns out like so. Just like saying like so, like. I'm going to stop saying like so now. Unfold that arm, same thing. Fold the seat up, you can have the gun out, just put your hand wherever you want it, and then just slide that seat in and let it click, and that's it there. Now this door section, you're going to fold all the way back, past that little peg, and then forward. So it's actually going to shorten that like that. Alright, and you can position this door sort of however you want. This one doesn't work because this hinge is stuck. And there you have Alternity Convoy in his robot mode. Alrighty guys, now we've got him transformed into robot mode. Let's have a look at him. Now first of all, articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, though it is somewhat limited as the back of his head is an engine block. That can limit things in life. Oh well. His arms will go 360 degrees. If you move this first, they will go in and out. That is obviously on a hinge. Now, one thing you'll notice with mine before we move along, that door folds in, this one does not. And that's because there's a hinge back here that's meant to fold this way and then in. Mine's a bit stuck and I don't want to force it because it's expensive and I don't want to break him. If I get another one to keep him in the box, I might attempt it, but for now, nope. He's got a bicep swivel and 90-degree elbow. Wrist is on a ball joint. And these chair guns do fold away if you wish. No waist rotation. Got a ratchety hip that will go in and out and fold back, obviously. Ratchety knee. Very good. Thigh rotation, and you have an ankle tilt, which is very cool. Now, part of that is because all of this section in here is die cast, so he is very solid up top. Now, he has big feet and this little stupid looking heel thing, which does support him. Now, That being said, all of that back here is die cast, so it is very heavy in this back section and it sticks out a bit. On that note, I don't like this bit. It's ugly. It just hangs out there, so as long as you don't look in from the back, he's fine. Now, other problems in this mode I find, besides my problem there, is when you put his arms up, he has stumpy as arms. They look really short as soon as you start posing them anywhere. That's a bit of a problem. That's probably my negatives out of the way. And let's get on to some details. He has awesome light piping. It's actually through the top of his head, so if you get the right conditions, he will light up. You don't need light behind him, but they are very, very cool. Look at that head a bit closer. Cool head sculpt. Quite nice. We've got, obviously, a collapsed down GTR chest. Little abdomen area, Autobot symbol, little take back with the yellow there. Nice leg details coming down. It's mainly in the back of the car and a foot that kind of looks like a rear seat. That's not too bad. On the arms, the inside of the chairs have got some moulded in detail. Sort of just generic stuff. The gun's nothing special there. On the back's just the back of the car. Inside the doors, bit of detail there, so that's pretty cool. But generally, it's just Optimus Prime in car mode. Now, as I said, his arms do get stumpy, so if you want to do poses out, it looks a bit weird because they are behind his head. And forward, they kind of look short because he's got a big chest and short arms. But, hey, as you can see in some of my photos at the start of the review, you can get him into some pretty cool poses nonetheless. Now, let's have a quick look at a size. Okay, there is Convoy with GTO Cliffjumper, and as you can see, he's a bit bigger than a Deluxe again. The car mode, as we saw before, was pretty much a Voyager size, but bigger than a Deluxe there. And we'll have another look at another one. We'll check out another size comparison. And there he is with the Henkei United Ultra Magnus, who is a Voyager figure. And so you can see, a bit smaller than the Voyager, a bit taller than the Deluxe, so they kind of are in their own little world. Alternity, yay. I love the figure, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what class it is. I suppose it's a large Deluxe. But anyway, let's move on. Alrighty, let's get him back into his vehicle mode. Now, first off, we're going to come to these arms, fold that away, just sit the hands like so, fold that away. I'm going to untab this seat section, just going to sit like that, just comes over to the side. Same on there. We're going to come to this door, this one's already done because it's buggered, fold that door back and then out, rotate the head around, just leave that sitting there for now. Then we're going to come to the arms here, we're going to fold them up like so, and then underneath we're going to untab this little bit and it will tab into the arm. Okay, so if you can do it properly, it will tab into the arm. Okay, so it's tabbed in like that, and just leave that arm sitting there like so. Now you can sit the seat up like that, and that will just sit there. So on the other side, so like that, we're going to go up and in, like so, come around to the bottom, and what you're going to do is make sure that seat is all the way out and clicked into place, and then this little panel here will come down and tab. I'll try and show you here. There is a little, see that little tab there? That little grey piece is going to fold into there and lock that arm into place. Okay, so we'll just, hey, here's a blockhead. Car guys might get that. Anyway, now from here we're going to separate this ab section out, and that whole section will fold up, and this bottom section will fold out. They're all on like little hinge systems, so that will fold all the way out like that. I'll just show you again. So it's gone from in there, like so. Let's bring the light down a bit. In there like so, and that whole section going to lift up and fold in on itself. And the front section, which was down like so, will fold up and square like that. Right, and that just auto morphs that together. Now, you're going to get your arms, fold them down. As you fold them down, it will spread the top like so, and that will just tab in and sit in there like that. Like that. Let your head drop down, fold your bonnet in, and that will just tab in there. This will tab under that window, tab under the window. So that all sits like that, and that's the front of your car pretty much done. Extend these legs out. Now, we're going to come up here. I'll show you like this. You're going to untab that foot and bring that forward like that. And we're going to fold this section around, and it's going to tab. There's a little hole there, a little peg there. It's going to tab into the side of the car like so, and just leave that sitting there like that. Now grab this section, fold it up against the car, fold that section in, and it sort of accordions in on itself, and then this foot, straighten it out, and it sits there, pegs into the back of the leg. Okay, so same on this side. We're going to untab that bit, rotate this around. That's going to tab into the side of the car there. It's a fairly complex transformation if you haven't figured it out yet. This is going to fold in together. It's going to tab back there, straighten the foot out, fold the foot out, and they tab in there like that. Now, this section, fold the spoiler out, fold the spoiler out. You're going to fold these over the top like so, over the top like so, fold them over, fold them over. It's all going to tab together. It's not quite how the instructions would show you, but that's how it works. So then it's just a matter of lining all these panels up. Don't push the door through the car. And come on. Get it all in. In the instructions, you probably have to have the legs separated to do that properly. But there we are. GTR back in car mode. Okay guys, thanks for watching. That was a video review of Alternity Convoy. Now there is a bit of fiction on these guys, which I didn't really go into because I don't quite know enough about it. But they kind of went wild with all these crazy weapons and this. So look it up. I'll put a link below to the Wikipedia article or the TF Wiki article, and you can check that out. But it is pretty cool in an insane, crazy way. Now, if you want a very cool little GTR that turns into Optimus Prime, definitely pick this up, because that's what I did. If you just want a cool, well-engineered, yet oddly not well-engineered figure, pick them up too. Again, I've seen them around $60 on eBay at the moment, and you can probably pick them up at some stores as well. Cool figure. There's also a Megatron that turns into a 350Z or a Fairlady Z or whatever they are called, which is cool as well. He's got swords. Samurai. Is he worth the price? Yes. A lot of die cast, a lot of engineering went into them. It's a licensed car, so there is definitely reason for the price, and they're not a store-bought thing, so they're going to be a little bit more expensive when you've got to buy them online and what. What else can I say about him? Optimus Prime and a GTR. Got my vote. I'm a fan of Nissan GTRs, so I'm a bit biased, and I collect Optimus Prime, so I'm also a bit biased, but I do recommend picking this figure up. He has his flaws, he's back heavy, will fall over easy if you're not careful, but pose like this or in car mode, very cool figure. Thanks for watching guys. As usual, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't, please. Retweet on Twitter, all that sort of stuff. Can't hurt but do shameless plugs. That's Alternity Convoy, or Optimus Prime. You're a viewer. I'm Chris. Bye.